All right, so get this. We're diving deep, deep, deep into the world of Kai Cenat today. And you might have heard the name. He's kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking the most subscribed Twitch streamer ever, beating out Mr. Beast.
It's true.
Like, wow.
Even Mr. Beast calls him the Twitch goat.
The goat,
Yeah.
which is saying something.
It is saying something.
Right?
But what's really interesting is, like, Cenat's reach goes way beyond gaming, right?
Right.
We're talking, like, Nike sponsorships, a record-breaking subathon. Even Kevin Hart wants to work with him on a movie.
That's right.
Okay, hold up. Subathon, I've heard the term, but to be honest, I'm not really sure what that even means. Like, break it down for me.
Yeah, a subathon is basically a streaming marathon.
Okay.
And the length of the stream is determined by subscriptions.
Okay.
So every new sub adds time to the clock.
Oh, I see.
So the streamer is incentivized to keep the content going and the viewers engaged.
Right. Some streamers have gone for days, even weeks.
Wow, that's crazy.
Like a huge test of endurance for sure.
Yeah.
And a pretty savvy way to grow your audience rapidly.
So it's like a telethon, but for gamers.
Yes.
Instead of raising money, they're raising their subscriber count.
Exactly.
Okay, that makes more sense.
And Cenat subathons are legendary.
Really?
He's pulled in millions of subscribers, broken all sorts of records.
That's wild. So for this deep dive, what's our main source? Where are we getting this info?
So we're tapping into his interview on Shannon Sharpe's Club Shay Shay YouTube channel.
Wow.
It's a long-form conversation where Cenat really opens up about his journey, like the highs, the lows.
Oh, Club Shay Shay always gets people talking.
Everything.
I bet this interview is full of those behind-the-scenes insights you just don't get anywhere else.
Exactly. And we're going to uncover how he went from a kid in the Bronx.
Wait, did you say the Bronx?
Sharing a room with his brother to this internet phenomenon.
That's a far cry from Nike deals and Hollywood connections.
It's true.
I'm already sensing a pretty incredible story here.
It's a real rags to riches tale.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Cenat talks about growing up surrounded by future stars.
Oh, wow.
Like Cardi B.
Cardi B?
And a Boogie with the hoodie.
Wow, can you imagine having guys as your childhood friends?
Right.
Did he know?
Like, I don't know if he knew. I don't think anybody knew.
Yeah.
But it's just interesting.
Or was there something in the water in the Bronx?
I guess so, right?
Like everyone's famous.
But Cenat says he wasn't exactly a star student or athlete himself.
Oh, really?
He even said he was the class clown, you know?
Oh, okay.
More focused on making people laugh
than,
excelling in traditional ways.
I feel like that's a pretty relatable feeling, though, right?
It is.
The pressure to fit into these predetermined molds of success. Like, did he ever feel that pressure from his family?
You know, he talks about navigating financial hardship with his family and how his mom was always incredibly resilient and supportive. I think, it seems like while they wanted him to succeed, they also recognized that his path might be different.
Yeah, that's so important. Like having that support system when you're trying to figure things out.
It is.
So how did he go from class clown to internet sensation?
Well, he started with skits, moved to YouTube. He found some early viral fame with Ding Dong Ditch videos in college.
Ding Dong Ditch?
Yes!
Wait, the classic prank.
The classic.
You ring the doorbell and run away.
Yes, ring the doorbell and run.
I'm dying to know how that translates into viral content.
Apparently, he had a knack for making them hilarious. He even used to Ding Dong Ditch famous YouTubers' houses.
What?
But here's the thing. Cenat recognized pretty early on that this kind of content was trend-driven. And it wouldn't be sustainable in the long run. Yeah.
He needed something more.
I mean, that's some serious self-awareness.
It is.
For someone so young.
It is, for sure.
So what did he do? How did he shift gears?
Well, he made a pretty bold decision. He dropped out of college.
Whoa.
He said online classes just weren't his thing. And he knew that he needed to commit to this content creation world.
Dropping out of college is a huge leap of faith.
Huge.
How did his family react?
He actually credits his mom for being super supportive.
Oh, wow.
She saw his drive and passion and encouraged him to go for it,
Okay.
even though it was a non-traditional path.
That's incredible. Not every parent would be
No.
that understanding.
Right at all.
It sounds like he had a really strong foundation of support,
He did.
even when making unconventional choices.
Yeah, he did.
Absolutely. And that support proved crucial when he made another major move, joining the AMP group.
That's right.
AMP, fill me in. What is that?
So AMP stands for Any Means Possible.
It's a collective of content creators
Okay.
who were already making waves in the online world.
Okay, so like a content creation powerhouse.
Think of it as a creative incubator.
I like it.
Right. A place where creators could collaborate, learn from each other,
Right.
and gain exposure to a larger audience.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay, that makes sense. Was it hard for him to, like, break into that group, though?
I mean, yeah, I think,
They're already established.
yeah, they were established. He actually talks about feeling a bit intimidated at first.
Oh, really?
He describes his first trip to Atlanta to meet the AMP crew
Yeah.
as a total culture shock.
Oh, wow.
Coming from the Bronx.
Yeah.
He was just blown away by their success, the massive houses they lived in.
Right.
The whole vibe was different.
So how did he earn his place
Yeah.
in this group? Did he have to, like, prove himself?
You bet. You bet he did.
Yeah.
He tells a hilarious story about jumping into a mall fountain for a video just to prove he belonged.
Wait, he jumped into a fountain?
Yeah.
Talk about going the extra mile.
Any means possible.
That's what it means.
That's what it means.
Did it work?
It sealed the deal.
Okay.
He earned his spot in the AMP house, this house full of creators constantly brainstorming, filming, pushing boundaries.
That sounds like organized chaos.
It does, right?
Like a 24/7
Yeah.
creative brainstorm session.
Mm-hmm.
Did he enjoy that kind of environment?
He said it was definitely intense, high energy,
Okay.
constant collaboration,
Right.
but also potentially overwhelming, too.
Right.
He shares some pretty wild stories about life in the AMP house, like lighting fireworks indoors,
No way.
losing their rental deposits, even getting evicted
Hold on. Evicted?
from a New York apartment in just 3 days.
What? After 3 days?
3 days.
Why? Were they too loud?
Apparently, the owner recognized them from their online fame and wasn't too thrilled about it.
Oh, wow.
So it highlights the kind of attention, both good and bad,
Right.
that comes with a rising online presence.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But even with the craziness, it seems like this AMP experience was a crucial step
Yeah.
in Cenat's development as a creator.
So how did this AMP experience shape his path to becoming the Twitch king, as we called him earlier?
That's what we'll explore next.
Ooh, I like it. Get ready for some surprising insights
Mm-hmm.
into Cenat's Twitch dominance.
That's right.
Okay, so we've established that Kai Cenat's early life
Yeah.
and that crazy AMP experience
Mhm.
really shaped his trajectory.
Yeah.
But how did he go from that chaotic house of creators
Yeah.
to becoming like the biggest name on Twitch?
Right,
Was
yeah.
it just like his gaming skills?
That's where it gets really fascinating.
Okay.
So while Cenat is a skilled gamer,
Okay.
his true genius lies in his ability to cultivate this
Right.
incredible parasocial relationship.
Okay, I've heard that term thrown around a lot,
Yeah.
but I need a refresher.
Okay.
What exactly does that mean in this context?
So think of it this way. It's that feeling of connection you get with a fictional character or like a celebrity
Right.
you admire, almost like you know them personally, even though you've never met.
Right.
Right. And Twitch takes that to a whole new level
Right.
because of the live interactive nature of the platform.
So it's like a one-sided friendship,
Yeah.
but it feels real to the viewer.
Exactly. And Cenat is a master
Okay.
at fostering that sense of intimacy and connection.
Okay.
He's not just playing games. He's talking to his chat,
Mm-hmm.
reacting to their comments, reading jokes,
Yeah.
even letting them choose the games he plays.
Wait, he lets his viewers pick the games.
He does. He does.
That's I feel like that makes them feel
It does.
even more.
It does.
It creates this sense of community, like everyone's hanging out together.
Right.
And here's something that might surprise you. He's not always even playing video games.
Really.
Sometimes he's just chatting, reacting to music, or even doing like cooking segments.
I know.
Cooking segments.
Yeah.
On Twitch.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm picturing a lot of burnt pots and kitchen disasters.
Well, maybe not disasters, but
Okay.
it definitely adds to that entertainment factor.
I can imagine.
The point is, it's not just about gaming.
Right.
It's about hanging out with Kai, sharing laughs, and feeling like you're part of something.
Right, and I feel like that's
the secret sauce.
The real secret.
There's the real secret to his success.
To his success on Twitch.
The Twitch, that's right.
Okay, that makes sense. He's created, like, this whole world that people want to be a part of.
He has.
But, like, building a community is one thing.
Right.
Turning that into a business is a whole other thing.
It is.
How did he make that leap from popular streamer to, like, savvy entrepreneur?
Well, this is where Cenat's business acumen really shines through.
Okay.
He's managed to secure some pretty lucrative brand deals.
Okay.
Partnering with giants like Nike, T-Mobile, and even Skims.
Wow, those are some big names.
They are. He's not messing around.
No, he's not. But, like, how does he choose which brands?
That's a great question.
To partner with? I mean, I'm sure he's
getting offers all the time.
Offers all the time.
Left and right.
Yeah.
What's interesting is he talks a lot about organic partnerships.
Okay.
Like, he only wants to align with brands that genuinely resonate with him. And his audience...
So he's not just chasing clout. He's
building a brand.
He's building a brand.
That's right.
Okay, that's pretty smart.
It is.
And remember that massive $60 million offer he turned down from the streaming platform Kick?
Dude, can you believe that?
$60 million.
$60 million.
Like, what possessed him to walk away from that kind of money?
Well, you know, it all goes back to authenticity.
Right.
And staying true to his brand.
Yeah, okay.
He said the deal didn't feel right.
Yeah?
And he just wasn't willing to compromise his values.
Right.
Even for that kind of payday.
You have to, like, admire
that kind of conviction, though, right?
You do. That takes serious guts.
Yeah. It shows he's thinking long-term.
Yes.
Building something sustainable, not just chasing short-term gains.
Exactly. He understands that his community is his biggest asset.
Right.
And he's not going to do anything to jeopardize that.
Yeah.
You know?
Makes sense. Trust.
Mm.
Speaking of community, let's talk about Cenat's philanthropic side.
Okay.
I know he's been involved in some, like, pretty big projects.
He has. That's right. He's actually currently building a school.
Wow.
In Nigeria, it's a project.
A whole school?
A whole school.
That's amazing.
It's incredibly close to his heart.
But I vaguely remember seeing, like, some online debate about that.
Yeah.
Like, some people were questioning, like, why he chose to focus on a country outside of his hometown.
It's a valid question, and Cenat actually addresses it head on.
Okay.
You know, he explains that he had witnessed firsthand.
The challenges that are faced by children in Nigeria.
Right.
And he felt compelled to act. He's not limiting his impact to just one location.
Yeah.
He's using his platform to make a difference globally.
So it's about, like, a broader vision.
It is.
Of giving back.
It is. It's a broader vision of giving back. And let's not forget the money that he raised during his subathon for this project.
Oh, right.
Billions of dollars poured in from his community.
Yeah.
Showing just how much they support this vision. He's not just talking the talk. He's putting his money where his mouth is.
Right. And it's refreshing to see, like, a young influencer.
It is.
Using his platform to, like, make a real difference in the world.
For sure.
Okay, so we've covered, like, Cenat's business savvy and his philanthropic efforts.
Yes.
But what about, like, his personal life?
Yeah.
How does he navigate, like, fame and relationships?
That's something that he's been pretty open about. You know, he recently went public with his girlfriend.
Okay.
And it's a decision that definitely comes with its challenges when you're in the spotlight.
I can imagine, like, every date, every outing, it's all
for sure
under scrutiny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, he talks about the pressures of dating in a digital age where every interaction is, like, analyzed and dissected online.
Right.
It takes a lot of trust and communication to navigate that kind of exposure.
Yeah, it's a good reminder that, like, even those with millions of followers are still human.
They are.
And dealing with the same
they are.
relationship challenges.
Absolutely.
As the rest of us.
That's right.
But aside from navigating, like, love and fame, Cenat's also got some pretty big ambitions.
He does.
Beyond the world of streaming.
That's what we're going to dive into next.
Ooh!
Get ready for a glimpse into Cenat's Hollywood aspirations.
So we've explored Kai Cenat's, like, incredible rise, his business smarts, his big heart, and those, like, crazy ambitions, but no internet journey is without its bumps in the road, right?
That's true. Cenat has definitely faced his share of controversy.
Right.
Moments that left people kind of questioning his intentions, wondering if he'd gone too far.
Yeah. There was that whole prison stream thing, right?
Yes.
Like spending a week behind bars, broadcasting the experience. I feel like that sparked a lot of debate online.
Huge debate online.
Yeah.
Yeah, some felt like it was, kind of glamorizing incarceration.
Right.
Especially given that Cenat is, a young black man.
Right. I could see how that could be, like, a concern. But I also remember Cenat saying, like, his goal was to actually show the harsh realities of prison life, to kind of deter his viewers from ending up in that situation.
Yeah, he highlighted the lack of privacy, the limited access to food, the overall, isolating and dehumanizing experience.
It's a tough one, I think.
It is.
Even with, like, good intentions, I could see why that would raise some eyebrows.
It does make you think about the responsibility that comes with a platform as massive as Cenat's.
Yeah, for sure. And then there was that whole magician incident, right?
Oh, the magician.
Where he got, like, tricked on stream and ended up, like, banning magicians from his channel forever.
Oh, man, that was wild.
It was talk about a, like, betrayal of trust.
Oh, yeah.
It was, like, almost painful to watch. You could see the moment he realized he'd been duped.
Yeah.
That incident really highlights, like, I think the vulnerability that comes with, like, being a public figure, constantly interacting with strangers, opening yourself up to, like, potential manipulation.
You have to be careful who you trust.
Yeah, it's a good reminder that even, like, with a team around him, it's not ultimately the one calling the shots.
Making the decision.
Yeah, he has to, like, learn to discern who to trust.
Yeah.
What risks are worth taking, how to, like, protect his brand.
Yeah.
And he's learning on a
very public stage.
Very public stage.
Which is tough.
Yeah. It's like a constant evolution, especially in, like, such a fast-paced, unpredictable online world.
It's 100%.
Speaking of unpredictable, wasn't there, like, a giveaway event that went sideways? I vaguely remember.
Yes, the NYC giveaway that kind of spiraled out of control.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wanted to do something nice for his hometown.
Right.
But the event drew a massive crowd. Things got chaotic.
Oh, wow.
The police had to get involved.
I had no idea it escalated to that level.
It did.
Like, what went wrong?
Well, it seemed like a classic case of underestimating the power of social media. Cenat himself even admitted that. Like, sometimes he forgets just how influential he's become.
Right.
And he thought it would be a fun way to give back.
Right.
But the sheer number of people who showed up just created a safety hazard.
It's a stark reminder.
It is.
That, like, even with the best intentions, things can go wrong. And the bigger your platform,
the bigger the consequences.
Yeah, the bigger the consequence.
That's right.
It's a tough lesson to learn, but it seems like
it is.
Cenat took it to heart.
He did, and you know what?
Yeah.
He's been very open about his mistakes.
Okay.
Expressing remorse.
Yeah.
And he seems genuinely committed to learning and growing from these experiences.
That's good to hear.
It is, because nobody's perfect.
No one's perfect.
Especially in this crazy online world.
Yeah, especially in this crazy online world.
But it's how you handle those missteps that really matters.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
And that willingness to be vulnerable.
Yes.
To, like, acknowledge his flaws.
100%.
I feel like it makes him even more relatable.
It does. More human, more real.
Okay, so we've talked about some of the, like, controversies and challenges that he's faced.
Yeah.
But let's, like, zoom out for a minute.
Okay.
And look at the bigger picture. Like, his impact on online entertainment is undeniable.
It really is. He's completely redefining what it means to be a streamer. He's blending gaming with real-life experiences, with comedy, with philanthropy, and that genuine connection with his audience.
It's not just playing games. He's
building a community.
Building a community, yeah.
Right. And he's doing it on a scale we've never seen before, right?
Never. It's incredible.
Like breaking records, pushing boundaries, like inspiring
a whole new generation.
A new generation of creators.
Creators, yeah. But at the same time, he's also facing the same challenges as anyone in the spotlight.
Yeah,
right.
That's right.
like navigating fame, managing relationships, and trying to, like, stay true to himself.
Staying grounded.
Yeah, staying grounded amidst all that pressure.
All the pressure. It's tough.
It is tough. It is tough.
And that's the beauty of it, right?
Yeah.
Cenat's story isn't like a neat and predictable arc.
Right.
It's messy, it's unpredictable, full of contradictions.
Yeah.
And that's what makes it so compelling.
It's real life playing out.
Yes.
On a very public stage.
It is. It is.
So as we wrap up this deep dive into the world of Kai Cenat, what's the takeaway for our listeners?
I think, why should they care about this guy's journey?
Yeah.
Because it's more than just a streamer's success story.
Right.
It's a reflection, I think,
yeah,
of our evolving relationship with online entertainment.
Yeah.
The blurring lines between work and life. And that search for connection in this increasingly digital world.
Right.
Cenat's story, it makes us question our assumptions.
Yeah.
Spark debate. Encourages us to think critically about the impact of online culture on our lives.
It's a story that's still being written, and it'll be fascinating to see
absolutely.
where he goes from here.
Absolutely.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
It's been a pleasure.
We'll catch you next time.